Hi everyone! I'm so happy that you're here to join me with LA Bellydance Academy for a bit of yoga and dance technique. My name is Nicole Mathis-Berman and I am just thrilled to be able to teach you this morning. If you have a yoga mat, go ahead and get your yoga mat and a block or a book, or you can just hold your arms up. But do remember to know that this is a physical activity. Take care of your body. If anything is hurting, stop and just take a break. You can always modify and do anything that makes you feel more comfortable. So just dance and yoga at your own risk, and know your body and take good care of yourself while we do this practice today. Also, I hope that everybody is safe and at home and feeling more settled into their daily routines. I know for me it was a challenge to figure out my daily routine, and now I think I have a better grip on it. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so find yourself. You can go ahead and sit down. I'm going to stand for a minute, or you can stand with me. And we are going to have our block. So you can sit down if that's more comfortable in a cross-legged position. And what you're going to really work on is having your torso be in alignment. Your shoulders are in alignment with your hips, with your core engaged. Okay, so you might squeeze your inner thighs even if you're sitting in a cross-legged position. Your spine is nice and tall, and you're just holding your arms out in front of you. And if you have a block or a book, go ahead and squeeze it in towards each other, the hands in towards each other, and engage all of these muscles here and back here. Also, while sitting up or standing and breathing taller and taller. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale and hold. You can close your eyes if you like, or keep them open. And as you exhale, get a little bit taller and taller, nice and tall with your spine. We're going to carry everything that we do from the very beginning of the class all the way through to the end. So this is activating and engaging our lower abdominal muscles. Some of you might want to call it your core. And as aware as you are with your front part of your body, please also be aware of the back part and find that center. So let's go ahead, breathe in. Squeeze that block, hold. And as you exhale, taller, taller spine, squeezing those inner thighs. And breathe in. This time, as you breathe out, go ahead and allow your arms to come up, but in a way that your rib cage doesn't go, okay? Make sure your rib cage stays engaged and meeting towards your hip bone. So if this is as far as your arms can go, keep it there. This is perfect. Or if you can go a little higher, let's see if we can find mine is probably there. Once I go back, I lose it. So really, breathe in, lengthen your spine, hold, and exhale, taller and taller. Same thing, inhale, and hold, and exhale, taller and taller. As you exhale, bring the block in front of your chest. Let's try this again. Inhale, hold, and exhale, taller spine, taller spine, taller spine, taller. You can do it, you can do it. Good, and as that end of the exhale, keep exhaling, arms come up. Inhale, hold, smile, and exhale, lower, 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 lower. Exhale, the arm comes down. Go ahead and take your block and place it behind you. It's not the most comfortable position. So whether you're standing or sitting, if you're sitting, your arms will be a little bit higher. You're still activating all of these muscles in here, keeping your rib cage in, torso tall, and you're going to squeeze your hands together, or if you just have your hands and you don't have a block, you're just holding it there. And you're taking an inhale, breathe in, and hold, and exhale. One of my yoga teachers shared with us when we do this one, this posture is known grown men to cry. So it is not comfortable, but it builds a lot of heat and balance within your body. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and do one more in front and one on top. Breathe in. Hold. And exhale, nice and tall. Arms up. One more. Breathe in. And hold. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and put the block down somewhere, and just go ahead and take your hands in a comfortable, go ahead and comfortable seated position, and take your hands on your knees like this, or like this, or you can take your left hand and put it underneath if you're mirroring me, and your right hand on top, and connect your thumbs. And you're going to do a couple of breathing exercises, okay? So your choice, whether your hands are on your knees like this, or like this, or your left hand underneath and your right hand on top. And let's just focus on that breathing and our torso. Find that center. You're not so forward, you're not so back, you're not side. And take 3 breaths, holding at the top. Inhale. And hold. And exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. And hold. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Go ahead and take a few more if you like on your own. Raising your spine even taller and taller. And on your next exhale, begin to rotate your neck. Gentle circles with your neck. And other way. This feels so nice. This is the best thing that we can do for ourselves is breathe and move our bodies. Taking care of ourselves and our well-being. Rotate your shoulders. And rotate the other way. Good. We're going to take a gentle twist. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale, exhale, other side. And one more time, other side. Now let's go ahead and do our cat-cow sitting. So go ahead and breathe in, cow, exhale, cat, contract, inhale, and exhale. gentle circles and breathe out. And the other way. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and go ahead and walk forward. Drop your head. You can hold your head with your hands, or you can take your block, or you can just drop it down. And walk on up. Go ahead and switch your legs. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, walking forward. Engage your lower abdominals as you exhale. Allow some space in your lower back. Open up the door to life. And slowly roll on up. Okay, this is great. Now we're going to find our way to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, hip width apart. Now find all that work that we did holding the block in this position. Extend through the top of your head and out through your tail. And breathe. Now make sure your elbows are not hyperextended. You want to round them. And feel all those muscles that we worked on with the block. 2 breaths. You can stay here, or you can go ahead and lift one leg back. We'll move into bird dog, stretch that knee, and same thing. Find all of this active. Go ahead and take your arm out by your ear if you feel like it. 2 breaths. And gracefully transfer to the other side. Stretch the other leg back. Really try to feel your lower abdominals engaged. Your rib cage is still meeting your hip bones in this position. And lengthen. Lengthen. And come back down. We'll do that again, but before we do that, you can always move into child's pose. Child's posture with your arms in front or by your sides, whatever is comfortable for your body. You can always visit this posture at any time of the class. Let's move back into bird dog. Go ahead and stretch your first leg out, whether it was your right or your left, and your opposite arm along your ear. And bring it back. Are you breathing? Make sure you breathe. Excellent work, dancers. Now, I know I've had several students that have had elbow issues in the past and currently. If you are one of them, if this doesn't feel good to you, you can also have your elbows, when we move into downward dog, if this is too much, or when we're in plank, if this is too much for your elbows, you can modify and have your elbows like this, okay? And even if they're, like downward dog, could be like that. Plank, I think it's even harder to do this, but, or you can just put your knees down. So there's a modification for those of you if your elbows are bothering you at any point. Okay, so let's move back into tabletop and tuck your toes under and find your downward dog that's comfortable for your body. Now, I am hypermobile, so I could let that rib cage go, but I'm going to really pull that back in so I still feel the block. So really try to have your alignment in everything that we do. Alignment, alignment, alignment. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find your way to plank or tabletop. So you can even just have your knees down. And then go ahead and find your way down into Chaturanga. Exhale, all the way down on the mat. Now, where's your block? Okay, I don't have mine with me right now, that's okay. We're going to put our arms out in front of us as if you're holding the block. And lift your feet up off of the floor. And breathe. Take your hands behind you. Breathing. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. One more in front of you. Looking straight down. And hands back behind you. Good job. Okay, take your hands by your side, you're underneath your armpits, and we'll move up into Cobra. You can go here, inhale, or all the way to upward dog. And tuck your toes under, downward dog. Exhale. So the way that we just did it, we went through tabletop, which is perfectly fine. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, and we went all the way down. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Tuck your toes under. Downward dog. 3 breaths. And exhale. If you feel like you want to move on, you don't have to. You can just do what we just did. Exhale into Chaturanga, so you stay up off the mat. And inhale, upward dog. Legs are off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look in between both hands. Exhale, on empty of your exhale, walk in between both hands. Look halfway up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Let's hang out here for just a moment, a few breaths. You can take your elbows, bend your knees slightly if you're not ready to straighten them all the way. And breathe. Go ahead and take your hands onto your hips. Inhale, standing up nice and tall. Woo. Are you feeling warm? I think you are. If you have any questions, just go ahead and put it on the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. I'm looking here to see. Took us a minute to get it set up, but we got it all set up. And we are going to move on into Surya Namaskara A.
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be
Yes, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You love my hair. Hi, everyone. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay. All right, let's bring our legs together at the top of the mat. Hands by your sides. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk or jump if you would like, all the way to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 3 to 5 breaths.
On empty of your next exhale, walk or you can jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms down by your sides. So we'll do two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 to 5 breaths. On empty of your exhale, walk or jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk or jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. On empty, walk or jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms way up to the sky. Exhale, hands by your side. Place one hand on your heart. You can stay at the top of your mat. And one hand on your belly. Just close your eyes and breathe. And maybe you want to set an intention for the day, for the hour, for the week, the month. And just breathe. And smile inside. Very nice. And go ahead and take your hands down by your sides. Let's move on to Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, reach your arms up to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, find your way to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take your knee into your chest and place it in front of you. Take a couple breaths in this position. And now you're going to turn your back foot on a slight angle, but your hips are still facing forward. If it feels better to go here, to stay here, then just stay here. And we'll move on to Warrior One. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a couple breaths. And exhale. Back, find your way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take your left knee into your chest. And we're in a high lunge. Trying to find that alignment that we started at the very beginning of class, holding the block. Go ahead and keep your leg here in a high lunge or turn it on an angle for Warrior One. Breathing. Ooh, and exhale down to Chaturanga. You can put your knees down and go to Cobra or go to Up Dog. Inhale and exhale, Downward Dog. 3 to 5 breaths. Really check your alignment. Have a checklist. Am I hyperextending my elbows? Am I sticking my rib cage out? On empty, walk or jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky, chair. And exhale, hands by your sides. Here we go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left knee to chest. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, and breathe. We can do a lion's breath where you take a deep breath, inhale, and then you stick out your tongue and you exhale through your mouth. I know it's kind of funny, but feels good. And on empty, walk or jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair position. And exhale, hands by your side. Woo! So we'll go on and do one more Surya Namaskara B, but then we'll throw in some warrior twos and some other exercises, postures. And breathe in, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your knee into your chest. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. So you might need to move your foot in. You open up your hips so the toe now is facing on a direct horizontal. And your hips are open. Your focus, your drishti, is past your middle finger. And take 2 more breaths. Reach out, elbow down, looking up over at your palm. Arms up, warrior two, stretch that knee, breathe in and breathe out. Into triangle, you can shorten the stance if you want. That feels better for your body. On your next exhale, find your way to warrior two. Breathe in and breathe out. Reverse your warrior. Keep that knee bent. Eye focus in the palm of your hand or wherever feels comfortable with your neck. And exhale, swim it down. Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward dog, left knee to chest. Turn your foot, warrior one. Inhale, my hips are forward. Now, as I exhale, I reach up and open. I turn my foot and bring this other foot so it's in alignment in the middle of that foot, the other foot. Heel to the middle of that foot. And breathe. Great, and place your elbow down, breathe in and breathe out, moving into the palm of your hand or wherever feels comfortable for your neck. Inhale, exhale, straight the knee. You can shorten your stance if you prefer or keep it where it is. Breathe in and breathe
breathe out. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Ooh, that feels good. And exhale. Warrior two. Breathe in. Reverse your warrior. And back to warrior two and swim it down. Chaturanga, you can put your knees down and go all the way down, lift to cobra or upward dog. Find your way to downward dog. Now we're going to lift your right leg up, inhale it up, or whichever leg you want. Still find your alignment here. Take a couple breaths and bring your right knee to your chest. Warrior one. Or actually, let's just do high lunge. You can put your knee down if that feels better. And bring your palms together. Let's do a little twist. If you want, you can put your knee down. Nope, this is perfectly fine. Good, go ahead and take your hands down. Just go straight to downward dog. Lift your left leg or other leg up in the air, couple breaths. You can bend your knee. And bring your knee into your chest. Stay in a high lunge, reach up. And palms together, twist. Go ahead and put your knee down if that feels better. And hands down. Move back into downward dog. Take your right leg up. And bring your knee to chest. Stretch this back leg. And pyramid pose. And let's just go ahead and switch legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good, hands on your hips. Inhale, come on up. Now, keep your legs in a nice wide second position. Take your hands on your hips. Look up to the sky. You can arch slightly back. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And exhale, forward fold. Place your hands down. If your hands are down, make sure they're in alignment with your toes. A little nuanced alignment. Good job, everyone. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, reach up. Come on up. Let's go ahead and wiggle those feet in together. And we'll do tree pose. Place yourself onto your left leg. And you can have your foot here or here. Definitely not on the knee. Or if you're comfortable, you can place it up into your thigh. Turn out. Find that block alignment. Focus on one point. And go ahead, come down. Ooh, shake that out. I felt that on that leg. And go ahead and do the other side. Ask yourself, am I breathing? Am I breathing deep? Am I aware of my alignment? Good job. Okay, take it out, take it out. Let's go ahead and we did a lot of warrior ones and twos. Now we're going to stretch out our quads so we can stay in this pose, but pull up out of your hips. Pull your torso up out of your hips, or you can go ahead and take your foot, do a little bit of a back, I believe this is a back bend. It's actually called dancer's pose. So if you have your balance, go ahead and hold it. Okay, let's go ahead and switch legs. So go ahead and stay here if you prefer. Or go ahead and take it into the dancer's pose. Dancers. Now we're going to go ahead and just do one more standing pose. Take your left knee into your chest. Go ahead and give it a hug. Now pull up out of your hips. If this is enough for you, you can hold your knee like this, and then when we do all the other stuff, just hold the knee. Or if it's comfortable for you, take your 2 fingers and grab your toes. And inhale, exhale, stretch it out in front of you. Couple breaths, and take it to the side. If you have your balance, go ahead and look. Remember to breathe. And opposite hand to standing twist. And both legs together, both hands onto your leg. Point your toe and hold, 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 hold. Ooh. And switch legs. So go ahead, start with just your knee, pulling up out of your hips. If this is it for you, this is perfect. 2 fingers, grab your big toe. Carry to the side. And center. Opposite hand. And pull it up. 2 arms up. And down. Ooh, let's go ahead and find our way to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. And sit down. A couple of floor stretches before we move on to technique. Inhale, stretch forward. Come on up, take your feet in together in a nice butterfly position. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come on up. Go ahead and open your legs into a straddle position. And sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, come up. Exhale, all the way over. You can flex your feet, grab onto your foot. two. I got my little, people have different preferences for their footwear. Some people like to be barefoot, some people wear ballet slippers. I've got these little toe flow thingies. They're like halfway toe undies, sometimes they call it. So you'll just figure out what works for you. And now we're going to go ahead and have our feet together in parallel. Woo, we better be warmed up by now after all of that, yes? So let's go ahead and engage everything that we've worked up, from holding the block to all the yoga postures, getting our blood going and having our nervous system settled. Hands are on our hips, pushing down through the floor, lifting up through the top of your head. Take a deep breath in and exhale, open to first position. While you're in first position, make sure your legs are straight, hamstrings, you're pulling up out of your hips, your feet are flat on the ground. And go ahead and close parallel with our breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go ahead and find a first position with your arms, first position with your arms and your feet. There's a little space here between your fingers for your belly button. Shoulders are down, elbows are lifted, and we're engaging all that block activity and everything that we've worked up till now. Fingertips open, elbows stay rounded. Now we are in second position with the arms. In this position, now we're going to do a Demi Plie, which means small bend. And when you bend your knees, make sure you bend them over your middle toe. Lift up and squeeze your bum. Pull up and squeeze your bum. Looking out to the right. And come down, Demi Plie. Again, Demi Plie, knees are over your middle toe. Eye focus into the palm of your right hand. And exhale. Now we're going to move on to a Grand Plie, or you can just continue with a Demi. Grand Plie, heels are in the ground for the Demi. Grand Plie, the heels just come off the ground naturally. Elbows round. Heels down to the ground. And down. Let's go to the other side. And Demi Plie. And straight. Demi Plie. And straight. Grand Plie. Good. Take a breath in. Look over your right palm. Exhale. Look at how my hands, if you're really flexible, they curve here so they don't touch the ground. And you come up. Ooh. Port de bras forward. Very nice, dancers. Second position, arms. Transfer to second position. And Demi Plie. And stretch. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Demi Plie. Tummy in. And stretch. Grand Plie. 6, 7, and 8. Looking the other way. Demi Plie and stretch. And Demi Plie and stretch. And Grand Plie. 6, 7. Now we'll move on to elevate. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. stay. Now, check your alignment. Make sure your demi point is also on your middle toe. Stay there while I explain. So you're not going to be on your demi point on your big toe or your pinky toe. That's how you can twist your foot or get some weird stuff that's not aligned, like Achilles tendonitis. Who wants that? I don't. So make sure you are not here or here on the middle toe, right there. Second toe. I'd say second toe, okay? Let's try that again. Press up and really try to find that. If you need to hold on to something like the wall or a chair, or if you have a bar. Let's move to second position. Pressing up, down, up. And extend your elbows, extend your fingertips away from your core, from your center. And stay. You can turn your head. Are you breathing? And stretch. Good. Go ahead. Shake that down. Out. We're going to go ahead and move on to tendus. And tendu means to stretch. When you do your tendu, make sure your heels are really pushing it into the ground and your feet are flat like pancakes into the ground. All toes spread and evenly placed with your weight. So from first position, 7, 8, we're going to go push front, parallel, extend, close, front, close, bend, and straight. Left, parallel, and just the tip of the toe touches the floor. Close. Tip of the toe, so you don't want to put pressure on it. Close, out, and plie. Tip of the toe. 1, 2, so you could balance if you wanted to. 3, 4, and 5. Out and plie. And back. Parallel. Close. Back. Close. Plie. Back. Parallel. Close. Plie. Side. Close. Plie. Now off the ground. Front, in, out, close. Dégagé, close, plie. Means to throw. Out. Parallel. Out. Oh, we have a little visitor. Out. Close and plie. Stretch. Out. Parallel. Out. Pull up. Close. Out. Close. Plie. Stretch. Out. Parallel. Out. Yes, Petunia. Out. Close. Plie. Stretch. Back. Parallel. Back. Close. Back. Close and plie. Stretch. Back. Parallel. Close. Plie. And side. Keep going. Close. Don't stop. Plie. And 1. Hold those arms up if you can. Close. Are you going to go by, Petunia? Woo, I felt that. Bring your arms up into 5th. We're going to hold your leg in front. Devant means front, D-E-V-A-N-N-E. And close. Hold the leg devant. Notice how I'm turning my head towards the foot that's in front. Or the foot that would be coming. Find those elbows, extend those arms. And other way. Get your hip right over the ball of your foot. Stretch those knees. And other leg. We still have to do it to the side. Let's keep our arms down side. And close. And side. And close. Now we'll move on to rond de jambe. Just a couple of rond de jambes. Means round of the leg. So you point front, side. Now when you go from front side, make sure you don't put the heel this way. You want to keep the heel forward and you aim more diagonal front and then you lift up more as you go to the back. Okay, so really be conscious of that. I'll go ahead and stay at this angle. So front, pull up, squeeze those inner thighs. Side, back, and close. Front, side, I'm pulling up, up, back, and close. Let's try it en l'air, which means in the air. In the air. Now lift, breathe, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Also notice how my arm isn't to the side, it's diagonal front. Turn it out, heel front. Good, now you can point your toe and go up to Susu. Take a tiny step in front and turn to your other side and first position. Front, lift up on the ball of your foot, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, there's a little hummingbird. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. So you should feel very strong on your supporting leg that you could balance. 2. Let's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Smooth it out and lift it up. Good. Other side. I would like to do a fondue. Fondue means to melt. To melt. Now when we melt, when you bend your knee, you bend over what toe? Your big, middle, or your pinky? Which toe? You bend it over your middle. Yes, good job. And then we're going to go into something called a coupe. And coupe means to cut. Cut, like with scissors. So from here, you're going to, in your coupe, I don't know if you can see, my heel is not touching the chin. It's pushed forward and the knee is back. Okay? You don't want to do this. This is called a sickle. Nobody likes a sickle. And plus you can break your foot. So let's go ahead and we're going to go coupe, bend both knees to the side and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend, side. Bend, side. Bend, arabesque. Bend, arabesque. Melt and extend. Melt and extend. Go to the other side. Melt. Extend. Extend. Open the knee. Side. Breathe. Side. Breathe. Back. Breathe. Try to stay lifted, not bend too far forward. Side. Okay, last week we went over something called Soutenu, which means to sustain. And balancé, which means that you move from one leg to the other. So you're balancing from one side to the other. So as a review, we had our foot to the side and we had a bent knee for the balancé. And we pushed and bend, up, down. This leg is bent. I extend second position. Push on a bend, up, down. It's kind of this feeling of a up and over, down, and up and over. To go up and over, you have to go from bend, up, down, into the ground to come out. And then you want to like make your toe go a little further, and it gives you a little more of a stylized. And now I'm really pushing off the supporting leg. Why don't we have our hands on our hips? And just work on twisting your torso. Side, 2, 3, side, 2, side, 2, side. I'm going to turn around so you have the other side. 5, 6, 7, go. Side, 2, 3, and side, 2, 3, and balance it. Balance it. Right and left. Good. Okay, now with the Soutenu, so that was balancé. You spell it like balance. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. Now we'll move on to Soutenu, which is spelled S-O-U-T-E-N-U. Soutenu, which means sustained. So from a bent leg, we're going to go front, side. That's why we have to do those rond de jambes. And squeeze those inner thighs together. Okay? So that's the beginning part of the Soutenu. So you have a plie. You do your arms can go open and close. And it's like a right, left, right. Right, left, well for me, right, left, right, left, right. If you're mirroring me, that would be left, right, left for you. So if you're mirroring me, you have your left foot in front. Plie. You go squeeze those inner thighs together. And squeeze and transfer. Okay? It's hard to do it slow. So really know your weight change and know this leg is going front side or diagonal front, and this cuts right in to the high fifth position. Okay? Ready, Soutenu? Bend your knee and go. Soutenu. Come down. Let's try it again. And Soutenu and come down. Let's switch. Now you would have your right foot if you're mirroring me. Let's just try that. And close. Woo! Gotta breathe. If you breathe, you're good. Now we'll take the turn. And remember, extend the arms away. Don't make them small. Ready? Here we go. Soutenu. And close. Try it again. Do it 2 more times. Bend leg. Straight legs. And close. 1 more time. Bend. Soutenu. Squeeze those inner thighs. And close. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around so you can see it this way. So now you have your right leg. Plie. Soutenu. And close. 1 more time. Plie and Soutenu. And close. Try it to the left. I didn't talk about spot, but you also have to spot. Look. Spot. 1 more time. Soutenu. Whoops. And close. Not breathing. Okay. Remember to breathe. Now we're going to piece it together. Balancé, balancé, Soutenu. So balancé, balancé, and Soutenu. Step, prepare. Other way. Balancé, balancé, Soutenu, step, prepare. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 2, 2, 3, and turn, step, prepare. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and Soutenu, step, prepare. Again, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and Soutenu, step, prepare. Last time. Here you go. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and turn, step, prepare. Woo, so we had Soutenu and balancing. Let's see where we are at the time. Ooh, okay. I wanted to teach you the next part, because that's in the choreography that I'll be working on at some point. But the next part would be a waltz, up, up. Waltz, up, up. Whoa, let's try that again. I'm not breathing, you gotta breathe. We have a brush, 2, 3, brush, 2, 3, and then you would do a Soutenu. So it's you kind of need a little bit more space, but eventually the waltz will be smoother, right? And be faster. Soutenu, we can make it work in we can make it work in this space. So we'll work on that for next time and piecing it together. Practice as much as you can, all the technical stuff so your body has the muscle memory that it needs in order to do these steps correctly and with correct alignment. If you have any questions, any comments, concerns, anything you'd like to learn, I'm excited for this little piece of choreography that I'm working on that will eventually start to roll out in this class. So we have to really build the technique for it. So practice, practice, practice. And if you have any questions right now, anything, this is so awesome. Oh, great, awesome. Super stoked you were with me, and I hope you had a good workout. I'm here for you. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you in person soon, one day, and keep working, keep practicing, stay safe, and have your routines. Okay? Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye.